In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to change your internal negative chatter. Now, this is very important because we often believe every negative thought that we think. We think it's true for us. We think that it's real. We sabotage ourselves without even being consciously aware that we're doing this on a day to day basis. So, what can we do to stop this from happening? What can we do to guide or train our minds to attract what it is that we want rather than what we don't want? Well, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do. So let me ask you something real. How much of your day do you think you spend on autopilot? Did you know that according to Harvard research, nearly 47% of the time you're not actually living your life? You're just drifting. You're just living off your programming. Half your day is gone before you even realize it. Why? Because your brain is operating in what I like to call default mode. You've got two operating systems happening in your mind at any one time. And that's default mode, or your subconscious or unconscious mode, or the control mode. And default mode is like cruise control. You're not choosing your thoughts, you're just reacting to your thoughts. Your life situations, the circumstances and events that happen to you every day. It's when your mind says, I'm not good enough. I always mess up. I'll never get ahead. I don't know why I do these things. I just can't stop myself. It feels like it's the real truth about who you are, but it's just internal programming. Control mode, that's where the real power is. That's when you consciously become aware of your thoughts. It feels like it's the real truth about who you are, but it's just internal programming. Control mode, that's where the real power is. That's when you unconsciously become aware of your thoughts. It's when you start to take control back. That's when you decide what to think, what to focus on, what to believe. And here's the thing, control mode is not an event, it's a daily practice. A daily practice that you need to implement with consistency. Everything starts with consistency. Going to the gym starts with consistency. Brushing your teeth, consistency. Because those negative beliefs, they've been running in the background of your mind for years, and they were programmed by pain, by people, by your past. But just like learning to write with your non-dominant hand, you can train your mind to think differently anytime you choose. At first it feels awkward, it feels messy, it feels uncomfortable. I remember when I learned to tie my shoelaces the other way around, because I actually learned that I was using the other side of my brain. At first, it was so difficult. It take me 2 or 3 minutes. Now I do it straight away with ease. Yes, I found it uncomfortable, but that's how you know you're changing. But first, you've got to spot your default thinking patterns before they take hold. So ask yourself, what particular thoughts do I have that always revert back to my old beliefs? What beliefs keep me stuck? Maybe it's I'm not smart enough. I'm too old. I don't deserve success. We all have these. So write it down, name it, because when you see it, you can change it. Now ask yourself, what has this belief cost me in the past? What is it costing me right now? If I keep thinking this way, what will it cost me in the future? And this is how you move from unconscious to conscious. This is how you start to take control of your mind and take your power back. Now let's rewire that thought. If your default is no one likes me, flip it to the right people love and appreciate me. If it's I'm too old, flip it to I have the wisdom and experience to share with others the knowledge that I've acquired over all these years. If it's I'm too young, say I have the time, the energy, and a fresh perspective on life. This is how you train your mind to work for you, not against you. And you don't need to fix everything overnight. It's impossible. You can't. Just catch the thought, flip it, repeat it. And every time you choose a better thinking thought, you build a stronger mind. Remember, it's consistency. Also, remember that this is a daily practice. It's a new practice. This is your new default mode. It's your new setting in your brain. This is your new future. Because if you change the way you think, you change the way you feel, you'll change your outer reality. Remember, this is your new practice. This is your new default mode. It's your new default setting in your brain. It's your new future. Because if you change the way you think, you change the way you feel, and you change the way you act, and therefore you change the results that you create. Did you know that you have over 100 billion cells in your brain? Don't believe me? Google it. You're aware now. You're in control. So choose differently, think differently, speak kindly to yourself and others, and watch how your entire life begins to evolve. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. That way you'll be notified of any new content that I put out there. Also, too, if you'd like some coaching or download my free PDF, Magical Mind Secrets, please click on the link below. Talk soon.